Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Hope tells Brooke about Ridge and Eric's arrangement for Carter. According to Friday, March 14th, spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, BMB, Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester are hoping for a deal with Carter Walton, while a distraught Hope Logan will confess to Brooke Logan. First of all, it appears that Carter will be cornered once more by Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, who will force him to see Hope for who she truly is. Hope is obviously seen by Daphne as a manipulator who is only drawn to Carter because of what he can offer her. Will Daphne continue to support Hope in Friday's BMB show, even though he will stress that Hope is only using Carter and chasing power? In any case, Daphne will exert every effort to influence Carter to relinquish ownership of the company to the Forresters. Ridge and Eric Forrester will also visit Forrester Creations at some point. That will allow Ridge and Eric to meet with Carter face-to-face to discuss the company's future. Eric will make a remark about how the old Carter is still there and Hope he's prepared to give in. They may want to make a compromise now while there is still a chance to save Carter's relationship with the family, since Ridge and Eric will give Carter an ultimatum. Eric and Ridge might advise Carter to act right away if he still wishes to mend fences with the Forresters. Will Carter think about ending this business nightmare by submitting the appropriate LLC paperwork? Brooke will arrive at the cabin and notice Hope's distress. Presumably, Hope will tell Brooke on all of the drama surrounding Daphne, including the kiss she planted on Carter at work. Hope may admit she's unsure when Brooke questions her about her relationship with Carter and the current situation. Hope will have a difficult time predicting what will happen next. Hope may be unsure of herself as she opens out to Brooke, despite the fact that she has been acting confidently for Daphne about standing up for her partner and defending their relationship. Keep an eye out for any challenging love news that may be approaching, as spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful suggest that Hope and Carter's relationship may be about to fall apart. Hope and Carter fight over Daphne. On The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan experienced the shock of her life when Carter Walton failed to fire Daphne Rose. While creating 2 trademark smells for Forrester Creations, the French perfumer developed affections for Carter. Steffi Forrester initially hired Daphne to create a wonderful smell and cause a wedge between Carter and Hope. She soon discovered that she was not capable of portraying Carter, and more significantly, Daphne had no desire to do so. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter and Daphne have a deeper connection. Carter and Hope had been dating for the past 6 months, but their connection quickly cooled down. After a coup, they were left as business partners who pilfered Forrester Creations. Carter has suddenly started to view Hope differently, despite their frequent declarations of loyalty to one another. Although he is officially in charge of Forrester, she has gotten drunk on power through a proxy. Carter and Daphne have spoken extensively, and she can see his internal conflict. Although he came up with the concept to take the firm, it has cost him dearly. He lost the family that regarded him as one of them, as well as his best buddy. He is struggling to cope with all of it and has also lost his sense of self-respect. Hope has either downplayed it or told Carter how he should be feeling, but Daphne has acknowledged all of this and dealt with it. Hope went completely crazy at the mere idea of giving the firm back, as Carter had recommended. Carter may love Hope, but he doesn't experience the same sense of support from her as he does from Daphne. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope made Carter make a decision that didn't work out. Hope occurred to catch Carter and Daphne sharing a quick kiss, and she immediately acted. She first spoke with Carter to get him to acknowledge that it was his own doing, and when he did, he attempted to place the blame on Daphne even though he had kissed her back. After that, Hope attacked Daphne and was ecstatic to learn that she was preparing to travel to Paris. Daphne was blunt before departing, accusing Hope of taking advantage of Carter and showing little concern for the damage the takeover had caused him. Carter broke up their argument by entering the design office. Hope urged him to convince Daphne to go back to Paris after telling him it was time for her to go. Rather, Carter informs Daphne that she must remain. It would be absurd for her to depart at this time, as the scent line has just been introduced. After they argued in front of Daphne, Hope rushed out, shocked that Carter had done the exact opposite of what she had been demanding. Carter pursued her, and since work is the only thing that truly unites them, things are about to get ugly. Hell will undoubtedly break loose now that they cannot agree on crucial elements. As they argued, Daphne remained silent. What do you think she'll do next? Will she take Carter seriously, or will she merely observe the drama Hope is about to produce? How long do you think Carter and Hope will be together? Carter's chaos, Eric's ultimatum, and Daphne's desperate state. Here are the spoilers for Friday, March 14th, 2025's episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. Fans may anticipate Daphne Rose's desperation for Carter Walton to realize the truth about Hope Logan, Annika Noel, in tomorrow's episode. Additionally, Ridge Forrester and Eric Forrester, played by John McCook, will give Carter an ultimatum. Let's discuss what will happen in the upcoming episode of the CBS soap opera as you continue reading. Check out our B&B spoilers for next week here. Desperate, Daphne Rose. Fans will witness Daphne's point of desperation on Friday, March 14th. Although Daphne is in love with Carter, the takeover will be the source of her desperation. The pressure on Daphne to persuade Carter to return the business to the Forrester family will only increase. The management has expressed his conflicted feelings regarding his behavior. Hope was the one who persisted in pushing it, even if Carter came up with the original idea. If the LLC is not reversed, Hope will likewise gain the most. The turmoil of Carter Walton. Daphne appears to be persuading Carter to think about a reversal already. Carter's conflicted feelings regarding this scenario are evident to Daphne. Daphne is also aware that Hope will stop at nothing to maintain the status quo. Even if Carter loves Hope, is there a chance that something will make him see her more? Forrester's ultimatum by Eric. According to tomorrow's teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, viewers can expect to witness Eric and Ridge give Carter one more directive. Carter hasn't changed his mind despite Ridge and Eric's sour attitudes. Carter was also not deterred by the threat of legal action. In a sneak peek, Eric informs Ridge that Carter, the man they remember, is still in there. Ridge and Eric had a moment of hope. Thus, they might begin to negotiate. In spite of Hope's self-centered goals, I could see Carter trying his hardest to keep HFTF safe. I don't think that will be a suitable consolation award for Hope, for whatever reason. Luna Nozawa's liberation. Fans may also witness how everyone responds to the pardoning of Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada. Luna was advised by Bill Spencer to leave, but where should she go? Penelope Poppy Nozawa and Luna are no longer together. Furthermore, Luna won't have any positive things to say about her mother now that she knows John Finnegan is her father. Read more. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Lee goes crazy when she discovers Poppy is even worse than she thought. March 14th, 2025 Friday. Taylor Hayes could fulfill her commitment in the interim. Will Taylor bring in an attorney, possibly Aaron D. Spears' character Justin Barber? Taylor vowed to fight this and return Luna to prison. But how far will Taylor go to achieve that? Daphne is threatened by hypocritical Hope. According to previews for The Bold and the Beautiful, Hope will soon be given a new moniker, Hypocrite. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Hypocrite Hope endangers Daphne. This is because Hope reportedly took matters into her own hands and informed Carter that Daphne had gone too far on the most recent episode of The Bold and the Beautiful. She kissed him for that reason, and as a result, she should quit Forrester Creations. By placing the blame for some of the same things that she has done in the past on others, Hope nearly seems to be copying Steffi's strategy. Many folks have been left wondering what gives. Is Hope going a little too far? Naturally, there was a lot of discussion about the issue on the internet. Some even made the remark, Hope is hypocritical. What about the party period, the period of time Carter was referring to? You are aware of the instance in which she intentionally kissed Finn, but Steffi spared her since she pleaded. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Is Hope excessive? Remember, Daphne was hired to break them up, so that'll all come out later, wrote another critic. However, Hope's writing is terrible. I now despise her character arc. I completely agree. Hope's behavior is similar to that of bratty precious Steffi. I never imagined this day would come. Disgraceful. I'm glad Carter defended the business. Hope stormed off like a toddler when she didn't get her way because of this. Additionally, this comment was made, "Yeah, it's so ridiculous." To be honest, Hope needs to go, her persona needs some time off. I sincerely hope she goes away for a while after her and Carter are done. Daphne is Carter's most recent temptation, continuing his lengthy history of betrayals. Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Following years of similar conduct, Carter Walton's record of betrayals and dubious moral character is maintained when Daphne Rose becomes the most recent lady to test his devotion to Hope. There has never been much truth to Carter Walton's reputation for honesty. His past betrayals demonstrate that he has never been the noble man that admirers believed him to be, and Daphne's seduction is only the most recent test that he has already failed. Carter Walton has long been presented as the moral compass of Forrester Creations, the trustworthy lawyer with high moral standards. However, a more thorough examination of his past shows that this image is merely a skillfully crafted facade. Carter's actions reveal a far different picture than his reputation would imply, from having an affair with his mentor's wife to planning a hostile takeover against the family who regarded him like a brother. Where Carter's integrity first crumbled, the Quinn affair. When Carter had an affair with Quinn Fuller in 2021 while she was still married to Eric Forrester, the man who had raised Carter and treated him like family, the flaws in his honorable reputation first became starkly apparent. This was a deliberate betrayal of someone who had only showed him devotion and confidence, not just a passing slip-up. When the affair was finally revealed, there was a great deal of damage, but Carter somehow kept his job even though his reputation should have been in ruins. The romantic betrayal pattern. Quinn was only one of Carter's dubious decisions. His love life is a case study of opportunism and inconsistency. His romance with Quinn caused his relationship with Zoe Buckingham to fall apart after they became engaged. However, Carter caused more strife by moving on to Paris Buckingham, Zoe's sister, rather than pausing for introspection. He later sought Katie Logan, but he also ended that relationship. Every change revealed a man who didn't care about the emotional fallout, hardly the mark of a man of integrity. Also. B&B spoilers, fans criticize Hope's hypocrisy after her Finn kiss, exposing her double standards as she fires Daphne for kissing Carter. The ultimate betrayal, pilfering the creations of Forrester's. When Carter and Hope Logan planned a hostile takeover of Forrester Creations in late 2024, it was the most damning evidence of Carter's integrity. Carter signed LLC forms that granted him control of the business using his legal knowledge and trusted position, thereby robbing the family that had shaped him of his identity. This was a planned act of treachery against Ridge Forrester, whom he once referred to as brother, rather than an impulsive choice. Just the latest temptation, Daphne Rose. Even though Carter says he is committed to Hope, he is already succumbing to Daphne Rose's charms. In an attempt to weaken their hold on the business, Daphne, who was introduced in January 2025, is collaborating with Steffi Forrester to entice Carter away from Hope. Carter has a lengthy history of putting his needs before fidelity, so it's not shocking that he is reacting to Daphne's approaches while ostensibly committed to Hope. Why the image of Mr. Integrity persists. Some people continue to believe that Carter has integrity in spite of all the evidence to the contrary. His professional manner and the discrepancy between his work ethic and personal preferences are probably the causes of this impression. Because Carter seems capable and reliable in his roles as COO and legal counsel, some people tend to disentangle his work life from his home life. However, true integrity is consistent in all facets of life and does not operate in that manner. Also. B&B spoilers and 3-13 recap. Steffi makes a heartbreaking decision between daughter and wife by ordering Finn to put Luna in jail. The Carter's character verdict. The evidence strongly points to Carter's lack of the integrity he is known for when looking at his whole career at Forrester Creations, including his affair with Quinn, his takeover of the business, and his current wandering eye toward Daphne. His history of betraying people, both personally and professionally, exposes a guy who puts his own interests before of honesty and loyalty, no matter who is harmed in the process. Carter will demonstrate once more that his reputation for honesty has always been his greatest lie as Daphne's seduction scheme continues to do its spell. How much harm he will inflict before everyone realizes the truth is the only unanswered question. Daphne gets hopeless. It is highly recommended that you attend this thrilling drama in Los Angeles. Ridge and Eric give Carter an ultimatum, and Daphne grows increasingly anxious for Carter to realize the truth about Hope in the Bold and the Beautiful must-watch moments for Friday, March 14th. There will be a lot of drama throughout the day, and you won't want to miss a moment of it. To watch, turn on CBS or Paramount Plus. On the Bold and the Beautiful before. At Steffi's, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, request, Daphne traveled to Los Angeles. Steffi wanted her friend to present Forrester Creations with a new range of fragrances. Oh, and she also wanted Daphne to woo Carter. Steffi believed he would have restored Forrester's to leadership of the business if Carter wasn't swayed by Hope, Annika Noel. Daphne kissed Carter after using her charms. Hope witnessed the entire incident and questioned Carter and Daphne about it. In fact, Daphne fell in love with Carter, and Hope insisted that Carter take her home. Carter wouldn't do that, though. When Carter, whom they regarded as a family friend, surreptitiously stole their business, Ridge, Torsten K., and Eric, John McCook, were taken aback. Although Carter has expressed some regret, Ridge and Eric are still unemployed at their company. On March 14th, The Bold and the Beautiful is bringing drama that is not to be missed, as Daphne finds herself on the verge of despair. With emotions running high and tensions in Los Angeles nearing a boiling point, Daphne is willing to go to any lengths to achieve her goals. Will she succeed in changing the course of events, or will her desperation ultimately lead to her downfall? For weeks, Daphne has been treading carefully, but now everything is falling apart. Something drives her over the edge, whether it's a failing romance, a risky secret, or an unanticipated betrayal. She has nowhere else to go, so she takes a daring and dangerous step that could either rescue her or ruin her. Meanwhile, others in her immediate vicinity are beginning to pay attention. Hope, Steffi, and even Carter might start to notice Daphne's disintegration, but will they intervene to stop her or will they take advantage of her desperate situation? Despite her reputation as a wild card, Daphne may be playing with fire this time. Alliances will be put to the test, secrets will be perilously close to being revealed, and Daphne's actions will have repercussions throughout Los Angeles as the episode progresses. Is she going to make a mistake she will never be able to undo, or will she be able to claw her way out of this mess? No Bold and the Beautiful fan will want to miss this episode, that much is certain. Fans criticize Hope's hypocrisy after her Finn kiss, exposing her double standards when she fires Daphne for kissing Carter. Fans are pointing out Daphne Rose's hypocrisy after she got away with kissing Steffi's husband Finn, but Hope Logan demands her dismissal after seeing her kissing Carter, according to spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Is Hope becoming what she used to hate? At Forrester Creations, Hope's hypocrisy achieves new heights. Hope Logan has always presented herself as Forrester Creations' moral compass, but her most recent behavior has admirers doubting everything they believed to be true about the once principled designer. Hope swiftly sought Daphne Rose's termination after witnessing her kissing Carter Walton. Her shocking double standards have been criticized by fans on social media. Not for me, but for you. Fans remember Hope's own lips being mashed against Finn Finnegan's without any professional repercussions, so her demand is tinged with hypocrisy. Hope kissed Steffi Forrester's husband during a company party last year, but she later claimed it was a misunderstanding. Steffi was incensed, yet Hope's actions had no negative effects on her job. Hope seemed to have easily forgotten her own past crimes now that the roles had been reversed. Her first response upon seeing Daphne and Carter in a lip lock was not one of sympathy or pardon, but rather a plea for dismissal. The show's loyal viewers have taken note of the sharp discrepancy between how she treats people and how she expects to be treated. From Forrester tyrant to Logan saint. Hope Logan has completely changed into the very thing she previously decried in Steffi, a strong CEO prepared to ruin someone's career out of jealousy while justifying her own similar actions. Longtime watchers are shaking their heads in shock at this character development, with many saying they no longer recognize the Hope they once supported. Also, Spoilers for The Bold and the Beautiful. Kimberlyn Brown teases a furious Sheila Poppy argument about Finn's secret. One irate fan bemoaned on social media, "I can't think of a single person I actually like on this show anymore." Another person concurred, saying, "Hope is definitely a hypocrite. Her behavior is like that of bratty precious Steffi. I never imagined this day would come. Disgraceful. Fruit from Steffi's master plan." This predicament is made much more intriguing by the fact that Hope's hypocritical response shows how far she has fallen from her once righteous pedestal, and Steffi's plot to use Daphne to seduce Carter is having unforeseen results. After Steffi was dismissed by Katie Logan for having an affair with Bill Spencer, Hope seemed to be adopting the Forrester strategy she once denounced. With Hope's actions further alienating everyone around her, Steffi's plan to retake the family business appears to be succeeding. Will Carter support Hope's choice, or will he recognize the unfairness and speak up for Daphne? Daphne Rose deepens mystery. As if the power conflicts weren't convoluted enough, fans have observed something odd about Daphne. Each episode has seen her French accent gradually fade. Has anyone else noticed that yesterday Daphne's French accent got less French? One fan inquired. She has been consistently less French each day. Daphne's persona is made much more intriguing by this small feature. Could there be more to her story, or is she just another pawn in Steffi's scheme? Does her accent, along with the rest of her persona, form part of a complex performance intended to sneak inside Forrester Creations? Also. BMB spoilers, Bill receives backlash, Steffi rages, and Luna is pardoned. Supporters activate Hope's character direction. Fans' dissatisfaction with Hope's character development has been swiftly and decisively expressed on social media. Hope's writing is terrible. One devoted watcher commented, "I detest her character arc now." Others proposed that in order to restart what many perceive to be damaging character development, Hope needs to leave, her character needs to take a break. Viewers are left wondering if there is anyone left to root for at Forrester Creations, as Hope exemplifies the very traits she formerly hated in others. Has the Logan daughter, who was once innocent, become so corrupted by power? Will someone confront her about her hypocrisy?